Hi Aries, it's Jen here. So I think this might be a pretty interesting month for you guys, November, because we have on the 14th Mars goes direct in Aries, and so that's a very comfortable placement for you, even being in a fixed water sign. I feel like with Mars going direct in Aries on the 3rd, we also have Mercury going direct in Libra. Things really moving forward, contracts being signed, people been waiting on communication, getting that communication, being able to move forward. So we're in Scorpio. When we come into November until the 22nd, we move into Sag. Again, Mercury goes direct on the 3rd. We have a new moon in Scorpio on the 12th. Mars going direct on the 14th, and then Venus goes into Scorpio on the 21st. So that could be a pretty steamy, intense, but passionate and potentially exciting day. And then on the 30th, we have a full moon in Gemini. Oops. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries. I hope you're doing really well. Thanks for joining me. I need two more. What's this one? Let's take that. I don't know what I'm doing here. The cards just came out this way for the first sign, and I'm sticking to it. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo just had this. This energy is really beautiful. It's practical, it's down to earth, steady, unwavering, solid. This energy is the energy that makes a building a home, makes a house a home. It's the energy in it. She's comforting. It's a comfortable energy. It's a secure energy. It's a grounded energy. It's an energy that is in tune with their surroundings, with the earth, and lives in harmony. And it's just a calm way of going through the world and existing on this planet. More earth energy for you guys, so staying grounded. Seven of Pentacles is an interesting card to me because it's very much about the hard work that went into tending to something and then being able to start seeing the rewards and benefiting from those rewards. But for me, it's also a card of there's a judgment call here, a timing that isn't always easy because it's about patience to me. Yeah, you have to be patient and let those cookies cook in the oven because you take them out too soon. They're still delicious, but they're not cooked all the way. But if you put cookies in and the recipe tells you leave them in there for 8 to 10 minutes, you know what to do, right? But of course, there are things in life that are far from that black and white and require some judgment. So if you're in a relationship, how long do I give this? How long should I stay in this job? They say they're going to give me a raise, but it's not happening, but they keep giving me more work. That sound familiar? That's happened to me several times. Literally been told I was going to get a job, but I had to start. Whatever. You get the point. The time is this, and then there are other things where you have to remember, no, it's a cycle, it's a process. And Aries cardinal, it's like, let's go, let's make it happen. As fire signs can be impatient, but Aries really wants to get going, and I feel like they've felt held back. So on the 14th, you may really be tempted to say, let's go, let's move it forward. But you really have to think if there's something, is this the right timing? Have I been patient enough? Is it time to throw in the towel or to wait some more? I think of things, this card came up once and I was asking about my son, and this was years ago. He's probably like 9 or something. And I pulled this card and I realized kids, people aren't even considered an adult until they're 18, and we all know that's bullshit. And their frontal cortex doesn't even stop developing till they're 25. So what expectations? Just growing up is a process of, and it's trial and error and experimentation and making mistakes. I don't know many adults that are perfect or whatever. So I don't know. And when is, no, this person is toxic and I need to just get the fuck out. So there's a lot when that card comes up. It may not be as black and white as you think. And then with the Hermit, yeah, where am I? Where am I going? What's important to me? How did I end up here? Where do I want to go? What do I think is important? So really turning things on yourself and posing them to you. Why am I being so impatient? Why am I being too patient? What um, what are my values from all the things I've read and learned? But what are mine, and how am I going to conduct myself? And what are going to be my guiding principles at this point in time? So you may be doing a reassessment of things. Could have a Virgo connection. More earth, right? Strong Virgo energies. This could have something to do with Virgo time, which is end of August into September. Nine of Swords. You're worrying about this situation. Should I stay? Should I go? Have I waited long enough? Have I not? King of Cups. There could be a water sign or something that happened in the sign of water. So when was water? Cancer. End of June into July. Will be in Scorpio. Communicating feelings. You could be obsessing. So you may be obsessing though too much. It could be a Leo. I see she has a sunflower, which reminds me of Leo. You could be obsessing over something and maybe needing to put your energy elsewhere and realizing how much negative energy and vibes you're putting out into a situation. Obsessing over the example they often use with this card is, okay, a farmer preps the ground and plants the seeds, but the corn is going to take 4 months to grow. I should know this. We grow corn in Vermont, but and you sitting there and down on your knees and yelling at that seed to grow faster is futile. It doesn't make any sense, and you're just making yourself miserable. So someone could be doing that, or you could be doing it, or someone could be doing this. Just come on, I want this to happen. I want this to happen, and it's not happening. It's not happening. I don't know. I see a lot of energy going into something. It could be someone that maybe is hot and cold and you're obsessing about. I feel like in relationships, if that person's not putting in the time or the commitment, or they're with you one moment and ghosting you the next and whatever, that is someone to block and move on. You know, you have your answer. Are they investing in you or are you waiting around for them? No waiting around for people. Nope, they don't deserve. If they don't appreciate and value that you're making time for them and meeting you halfway at least. I think it's Matthew Hussey actually. He says that if you invest, invest a little and see if you get some back, and if you don't, then you have your answer. If you haven't really solidified, had the talk. It's a weird word to use, Jen. A talk about what you are to each other. If you're dating someone, then they feel like they're open to date. So, what are your values? What are your standards? And I think once you get that, here's the moon, the full moon in Gemini. Once you get that and say, I'm worth this, you will no longer be waiting around. Now, remember, we did have Mercury in retrograde. So if someone came back, they may just disappear again. You have your answer. You have your data to know that this person is not the right one. They're not invested. Two of Pentacles. This card to me, I take it very matter of fact that you have a lot going on. You're juggling a lot. You're busy. You just have a lot going on in many aspects of your life. There's some stormy seas, even though it's a Pentacles card. So some stormy emotions. Things are a little bit cloudy. He's trying to balance, right, on that unicycle and keep things. You may be maybe a little bit of robbing Peter to pay Paul. What does that mean? So maybe you're transferring money out of your savings account or having to dip into credit cards or something, and things. There may be that could be some of the stress. There could be some monetary stress going on. What else is here? The Hierophant. So this is mirroring to me that Hermit card of really leaning on some spirituality or needing to get something straight in your head. And I think it's going to happen. This is just lots of fear and worry-based thinking of getting things clear in your head, calming down your thinking, and just getting some. It's like your thinking needs to be grounded, needs to come down and be more practical, fact-based. And yeah, there's sort of like this spiritual aspect, but balanced by this really practical aspect of things are. What in my life is making things chaotic, and that's a real obvious indication of something that you've been patient enough and you need to let go. Yeah, you're going to be absolutely done with someone or something. So we progress from the 9 up worrying and obsessing and whatever to blocking and being completely done. You're really seeing someone's true colors, and you're done with it. So I'm really glad we got to this 10 of Swords, because sticking here for any length of time, it's just exhausting and could be a water sign. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles. Could be a family member you need to. You need to cut off. It's a possibility. To me, this is what you want. You want a stable, sustainable relationship, family life in general, built on a firm foundation. not one that, you want someone that's solid, that's committed, that's there. And anyone who hasn't been that way, you're done. You're done with it. You're seeing, you're figuring out what things you need to be more patient and which things you've been too patient or patient enough, and it's time to move on from. What's this overall card? Yes, so this is getting to that bottom line. What's truly important? What are the facts? What is the truth? And once things, so this is all sorts of stuff going on. Oh my God, I'm so stressed. Why isn't this person calling me? Checking your phone all the time. And this is, what the hell am I doing? fuck this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not allowing this, I'm not giving this person this much power over me. Mm-mm. And the bottom line is, if you're not investing in me and you're causing me to feel like this, then, or this, and it's not a fruitful way to invest my time and energy in this relationship, this situation. This cuts away all the other stories and things we put into why, because I've done it totally, like thinking about someone that has ghosted you or whatever, for whatever reason. You already know it's not working, or else you'd be with them, right? But we spend all this time and energy and cyberstalk them, and this is just no. You are worth more. You are putting out this negative energy. You may attract more people like that. I want a clean break, a fresh start. I'm blocking. I'm not following these types of people, and I'm not continuing that connection and reaching out and putting energy towards that connection. I'm breaking free, and look how beautiful and simple and pure, and it's kind of like the light in the hermit. And I'm moving forward with this new understanding and this new outlook, and in the hermit's looking ahead and keeping in focus what that light and where they're going. And I mean, in this one, she's turned and she's covering her face, right? So seeing things, the truth coming out, seeing things really clearly, and being able to use that energy to move forward with more wisdom and with a clear understanding of what your value is, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. I see you going, why am I waiting around for someone else? And these people like you waiting in the wings, right? They don't want you because they'd be with you. They don't want you all the time, but they like that ego hit. They like having you there. They like being able to text every once in a while and get that feedback from you, but they don't really want to actually spend time with you, or else they would be. And that can be applied to all sorts of areas of life. But so I think weighing that, whatever it is that you've been trying to figure out, should I stay or should I go, you're going to have the information to be able to make a decision and feel good about the decision you're going to make. All right, Aries. I thought your reading was going to be way more intense, way more moving forward, way more new beginnings, lots of fire, and it really wasn't. It's a lot of earth and air. Interesting. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.